It's early in the morning of June 2009 when the lookout on board USS Nicholas, a Navy Arleigh-Burke-class guided missile destroyer, spots a suspicious vessel on the horizon. The ship was patrolling in the Gulf of Aden off the coast of Somalia, where piracy was at an all-time high. After all, a heavily armed warship wouldn't just sit idly by while a group of pirates attacked another vessel nearby. They had already managed to escape from a warship, so they knew they could evade any direct attacks. All they had to do was wait until they were far enough away and then strike when everyone was distracted. At the same time, the ship's helicopters swooped in to finish off any remaining pirates. The entire operation was a display of the Navy's superior technology and training. What kind of training do they go through to be able to defend against attacks like this? The pirates had been watching USS Nicholas for some time, and they knew that it was accompanied by other Navy ships. The crew of USS Nicholas had followed proper procedures for protecting the convoy, and the crew of Theodore Roosevelt had responded quickly and effectively to the alert. The incident also highlighted the effectiveness of the Navy's overall strategy for combating piracy. The presence of multiple Navy ships in the area had deterred the pirates from attacking other vessels, and the quick reaction of the crew had ensured the safety of everyone involved. However, they believed that they could take on the smaller vessel and escape before the others could react. They were wrong. This included reviewing procedures for protecting convoys and providing additional training to crew members on boarding and search techniques. The Navy also continued to work with international partners to develop effective strategies for combating piracy in the region. Despite the threat of piracy, the Navy's mission to protect international shipping lanes and ensure the safety of seafarers continued. The crew of USS Theodore Roosevelt and other Navy ships and sailors remained vigilant and prepared to respond to any threat that may arise. As soon as the pirates attacked, the crew of USS Nicholas sounded the alarms, and all available hands were called to battle stations. The pirates were quickly detected and tracked, and the ship's crew began taking defensive measures. The ship's helicopters were launched immediately to intercept the pirates, and the crew of Theodore Roosevelt was alerted to the attack. Within minutes, the pirates were surrounded by Navy assets, and their escape route was cut off. The pirates tried to flee, but they were met with heavy gunfire from the Navy ships and helicopters. Within seconds, the pirates' skiff was destroyed and their weapons were secure. None of the pirates survived the encounter, and none of the Navy personnel were injured. The sailors on board USS Theodore Roosevelt undergo rigorous training to be able to defend the ship and its crew against attacks from pirates and other threats. The training includes both classroom instruction and hands-on experience in simulated scenarios. The sailors are trained in the use of the ship's weapons systems and defense mechanisms, including the Phalanx CIWS and the Aegis combat system. They also receive training in close quarters combat and other self-defense tactics. The training is designed to prepare the sailors for a variety of situations they may encounter, from boarding attacks by pirates to missile strikes from enemy vessels. In addition to their technical training, the sailors also undergo psychological training to help them cope with the stress of combat and other dangerous situations. The training is designed to help them maintain their focus and make sound decisions under pressure. Overall, the sailors on board USS Theodore Roosevelt are highly trained and prepared to defend a ship and its crew against a range of threats, ensuring the safety of everyone on board, and it sent a clear message to other would-be attackers. Don't mess with the U.S. Navy. But what they didn't know was that the Navy had other plans. They had received intelligence about the pirates' location and were ready for anything. While the pirates were making their move, the Navy had already deployed multiple assets to track them down. This included everything from unmanned aerial vehicles to special operations team. And once the pirates realized they had made a mistake, it was too late. The Navy had them surrounded, and there was no way out. And if you think a supercarrier doesn't carry enough firepower to obliterate a skiff full of pirates, you would be dead wrong. So they knew they needed to come up with a new plan. That's when they decided to attack a smaller vessel that was part of the Navy's convoy. What they did not know was that the ship they were attacking was a warship equipped with the latest technology and weaponry. The ship was also protected by elite sailors who were trained to defend against attacks like this. And as soon as the pirates realized they had made a mistake, it was too late. The Navy had deployed all necessary assets to capture them. The thing is, a floating city packed with some of the most advanced technology known to man. But how could such an experienced crew make such a big mistake? USS Theodore Roosevelt is an aircraft carrier that is part of the Navy's fleet of nuclear-powered flat-top carriers. The ship is equipped with a flight deck that can launch and recover aircraft at a rate of up to 3 planes per minute. The ship also has a crew of over 5,000 sailors who live and work on board, and it can operate for months without RHIB. The ship is equipped with advanced defense systems, including the Aegis combat system, which is designed to detect and track multiple targets at the same time. The system uses a combination of radar and other sensors to provide real-time information to the ship's crew. The ship is also equipped with a variety of weapons, including Tomahawk missiles, which are long-range cruise missiles that can be launched from the ship's deck or subs. The missiles are designed to be highly accurate and can be used to attack both land and sea-based targets. The ship also has a phalanx close-in weapon system, or CIWS for short, which is designed to protect the ship from incoming missiles and other threats. The system uses a high-speed rotating gun to fire thousands of rounds per minute, making it an effective defense against incoming attacks. Well, let's start with the fact that pirates don't usually attack ships with such big security details. The last thing they want to do is attract the attention of a warship, which is why they often use tactics to distract or sabotage ships first before attacking them. After confirming it was not a friendly vessel, the captain ordered them to hail the ship. They came back with fire control radars locked onto the smaller ship and weapons trained. So, whatever the small vessel had planned, they weren't going to succeed. The small boat began zigzagging through the waters, trying to evade the larger ships and seeming to realize that they had made a huge mistake. It did not take long before the Navy dispatched SH-60 Seahawk helicopters armed with machine guns and manned by members of the elite VBSS. Those guys are like Navy SEALs, but spend even more time at sea than Navy SEALs. As the pirates struggled to get away from the warship, they found themselves caught in a trap. Their only option was to head straight into the open ocean, straight towards the monstrous silhouette on the horizon that they had mistaken for a lumbering cargo ship. Only this ship wasn't just any vessel. It was USS Theodore Roosevelt, one of the most powerful warships on the planet. The pirates had likely spotted the massive silhouette of the supercarrier from miles away and assumed it was an uncontested target. In the case of USS Nicholas and USS Theodore Roosevelt, the pirates probably thought they had a perfect plan. Let's go back to the incident itself. The pirates had attacked a few other ships in the area, but the Navy had quickly intervened each time. As the pirates approached USS Theodore Roosevelt, they were met with heavy gunfire from the ship's advanced weapon systems. Let's take a look at the ship that the pirates tried to attack. So now you know that the pirates picked the wrong ship to attack. But what about the sailors on board? Now let's take a closer look at the incident. The incident was a testament to the preparedness and training of the Navy crew. After the incident, the Navy took steps to ensure that similar incidents did not occur in the future. If you enjoyed this video, check out our previous ones here.